This is the Last Resort, the Haven Island main mission on Master with 0 mastery. We're going to bring in just our starting equipment here. And we're going to be doing something really quick here at the start, so pay close attention. Okay, as soon as we start, we're going to run past the flagpole, crouch, and we're going to shoot that wall twice, and then we're going to drop down here. The reason we're doing that is that we're sending Ludmila Petrova into a lockdown, and she'll always run in this very predictable direction. She's going to turn right, but then she's going to cut left. At that point, you need to just kind of get her in the legs so that she falls over and has an accident kill in the shallow water. That will actually kill her. So I learned that one from CJ's video of his master speedrun of this. He kills her in a slightly different way. So what you want to make sure you do, though, is that you're standing where I was, as far away as possible. And you want to come the long way around like this, because there's some kind of bug where, due to the way lockdown and shooting and things work, you will get compromised even if no one saw it. And also it can cause massive panics from NPCs that didn't see anything. So by going this long way, we're kind of avoiding that happening because we're getting out of the area where Petrova was and where the lockdown was. So that's why we're running in a circle. I also picked up a fish, which we'll need later. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, and we're going to start throwing our fish at this medicine cabinet.
What the hell was that?
This will annoy the guy who's working here, but he won't care as we break it and steal the emetic syringe and some poison pills. As long as we don't go behind the counter and trespass, he doesn't care, and it's not illegal apparently to throw a fish at a glass case until it breaks, so that's good. Next thing we're going to need to do is kill Stephen Bradley. He's currently working out in the gym. Trying to get him up there would be too much effort. But there's a very simple way to kill him with an accident kill as well. It'll just take a minute or two for him to finish up. Usually around 145 to 150, he'll stop his workout and start walking out here. He'll come out to the balcony, and then he'll come downstairs, and he'll go into the scuba shack there, and that's where we'll be able to kill him. However, we're going to need to do something about his bodyguard. Now, his bodyguard is not on a fixed path. He's just set to follow Bradley. And so sometimes he'll kind of walk really close to him. Sometimes he'll walk a little ways behind him. Occasionally he'll even get ahead of him a little. It's kind of weird. But what we need to do is separate Bradley from his guard. Oh, by the way, there's a guard dragging Petrova's body into the morgue. That shouldn't matter. There's a small chance the timing is bad, but it should not matter. Worst case scenario, it's just like with Petrova's tripping. You know, if you miss her, just restart. It's 20 seconds in. So what we're doing is just kind of bumping, and then we're going to set a coin down just to distract him. That'll be long enough for us to get in here in the shed. We're going to kind of crouch down here in the corner, wait for Bradley to walk towards those gas tanks, shoot him, and explode. Now, he will stop and lean against the doorway there, so you have plenty of time to take the shot, but you do want to hurry to make sure that this bodyguard doesn't catch up, because obviously he will see you doing it, and that's not good. But we've managed to take care of that, and no one's knocked out over there, so any panic we don't have to worry about. You know, people won't run in and find a body in the bushes or anything like that. So far, the only people who've been knocked out or killed are targets, and they both died in accidents, so everything's safe. That's not going to be the case as we head towards Tyson Williams' villa. We will have to knock a few people out here, just for simplicity's sake, but you don't need to worry too much about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to take out a couple of cameras. The first one we want to destroy is going to be the one up there, upstairs. You kind of have to often zoom to see it. Then we're going to shoot this one. Do not shoot it in the other order, or it can cause a bug where the maids upstairs will get a bullet impact noticed, even though they shouldn't. It's just based, I guess, on firing 2 shots in quick succession. So we don't want to panic them. We also don't want to alert that maid, so you just kind of want to hug the railing here. You can come up here, and we're going to throw a coin into that little room there. Now you could try and walk up and just knock them out, and in theory that should work, but for some reason, because of their conversation triggers, if you knock out one while they're just standing there, the other will turn around, even though she's not supposed to be able to hear it. So don't do that. Just use a coin, distract them properly, and just do that. What we're going to do is we're going to drag them out onto the balcony, and we're going to hide them over on this right side. You can hide them on the left side too, it doesn't really matter. The left side does have a guard who's kind of leaning against the stairway downstairs. There's a slim chance of him maybe seeing you if you're dragging things over there, so just be careful with that. And we've gotten here at the point where Tyson Williams is going to be heading to his bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand here. You don't really need to press against the wall, you just need to stand here so that when the door opens it conceals us. So he's coming in, and then his bodyguard should start following him in. At this point, I used the emetic syringe to just kind of stop him. Now, if you want, he'll go into the bathroom, and it should be enough time to kill Tyson Williams as he comes back out of the bathroom. But if you want to be really safe, you can either fish him or subdue him, pick up his gun, and then drag him out onto the balcony as well. You don't need to do this. If you emetic him, it should keep him occupied long enough that you can kill Williams and drag him out of the way, but just to be on the safe side, you can also knock him out. We've got the fiber wire here, so we're going to hide behind the door. Now, watch carefully, because you know which way the door swung there, so we're going to actually need to be on this side, and also watch out for that guard in there. So where we're going to want to stand is right here. That way when Williams comes out, the door will open and hide us. We're going to close the door, fiber wire Williams. You could also shoot him, but there's a slim chance of someone hearing it and coming to investigate, and that would just be a pain. The fiber wire is silent, so you might as well. Now, as a backup, if this fails and you're too late or something like that, when there's no maid out on the balcony and in the central part of the villa, you can actually go out and hug the left wall, go into Tyson Williams' bedroom, and poison his medicine with the poison pills that we have, and then you can leave. And eventually his doctor will come and give him the pills and he will die. But that's going to take a long time to do, so that's just kind of a backup plan. If for whatever reason you can't get Williams the way I did, you know, you took too long or whatever, the pills are a backup, but it is a little bit of a pain. Now, it's a lot easier to poison if you bring a lockpick, so if you do have one, instead of knocking those maids out, you could just sneak left, lockpick the door to the bedroom, poison the pills, and then leave. But again, you will be waiting a while. Once that's done, we're just going to head for the nearest exit, which is the dinghy. The plane is technically closer, but it would require us to go across the entire villa, and that's just not safe, so we'll double back the way we came, head for this dinghy exit, and we should get Silent Assassin with no real problems. So let's see. Yep, sure enough. Now, it's not super fast, but it's a little less waiting around than trying to do the underground kill, and a little more safe, I think.